Lone Wolf Customs once again on the wrecker. All right, let's see. What have I got done? The shocks. Wait, where are they? There they are. The shocks are installed. They're real simple. That's basically welded a long bolt on that bracket down there, and it may hold, it may not. If it doesn't, I'll build something else. It's not a has to work perfectly type situation. It's a it'll work. Let's see, I started on the chain weld. Yeah. Started on it. Still gotta do a little more welding and come up from here up to here. Let's see, what else did I do? Put my secondary hooks on for my security. So because that fits that where it's a lot harder for that to jump out. I got my secondary nuts. I haven't tightened them and set them to the correct lengths, but because that gives me some adjustability. But I got both my nuts. They're big nuts. They're shiny nuts because I keep them polished. Welded all the gusseting there. If you remember, that was just straight cut off. So put the piece in, welded it all in so it's good and sturdy. I think I've already shown that I've done the diamond plate step thing. Pretty sure I did that. This is the beginning of this day because it was too late yesterday to do any video. Still got to change those. That's no big deal. Actually, I was fixing today to mess with the engine. I brought down my gaskets and I'm gonna go through all these little gaskets and see if there's anything in there that I can use or what I have to buy. So I guess this video will have all this because I don't want a small video. All right, back in a bit. All right, in the box of old gasket sets, because if I can, I usually try to buy a complete gasket set, even though if I ain't going to use all of it. I managed to find all my front gaskets, intake, exhaust. I don't have the front and rear cork, so I'm gonna take and use an oil pan cork. Found my valve cover gasket, which it's underneath there now, fixed to be tight down. I found in my engine bolts a lot of the engine bolts, and some of them are still down there. So yeah, get this thing halfway sealed up and she'll be good for a bit. See where I already fixed my dipstick. So this engine, the dipstick had been broke off down there forever. But yeah, I might show you more, or I may wait until after it's all said and did before I show more. I don't know, but till I get back to you. All right, I've been busy. I finished out the chain well. Well, finished. I'm gonna do some more. I got some stuff to put back in there I gotta do and all that. I started on this upper where it rolls over and all this wonderfulness. I ain't got it finished. I've still got to shape it more and do some more welding and whatnot to get it the way I want it, but there's that. I tightened those. I put my tag mount, which is an old flip down that I welded the piece on. It bolts up here and it's got a channel down there that the tag fits in. I just had that, so I threw it in there, so remember that. Let's see, what else have I done? Oh yeah, I had one glass pack, so I welded it onto the one piece of down pipe I have, so I gotta find some down pipe and another glass pack, no big deal. I was working on this. I managed to get the exhaust manifolds on, and I was going to put the intake on and all this other wonderful stuff. I had to take the valve cover off to get the intake on, blah blah blah. But I realized that that's and it's got some slop over here too. It's been chewing into the oiler, so it needs a new timing chain. There's no point in fooling with putting the cover on and stuff without a darn timing chain being that bad. So I just stopped on the engine. So, but I did drag my air cleaner out, and I found more odds and ends. Found a good water pump, the thermostat housing, got a fuel pump, found my PVC valve, I found my other air cleaner and a cap and a few little odds and ends and shit like that I needed. So that's, as soon as I get a timing chain, I'll probably go into town and see about getting one. I also got my throttle linkage shit, so you know. And I found an electronic distributor that's a good distributor, so probably will end up using it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I done, other than, you know, putting that in and tightening those and started fooling with this. That's about all I've done. That's just time consuming, because, you know, you gotta get the metal shaped to where you want it, and then you gotta tack it, and then you gotta beat with it with a hammer, and then you gotta tack it, and it may not look like much, but it don't have to be much. All it does is just cover that area, so if the U-joint blows apart, it ain't gonna throw shrapnel everywhere, or where somebody just ain't gonna fall into the hole, or I could potentially lay something there and it not fall on the ground. And it kind of gives it more of a finished-ish look. It's just shit I've been playing with. But I guess that's all for today. All right, bye.